Naruto 484 and 485 is a nice comment for Naruto Season 3. What I have to say is the exploding human is a horrible idea. I mean, yes, I know what all the Naruto writers and Kishimoto is trying to do. He wants to make their own kind of anime type of zombie, even though Fairy Tail kind of did that already, except that one was kind of, yeah, that one was okay. But the one for Naruto is, but the zombie for Naruto is wrong. I mean, seriously, the exploding human. I mean, sure, fine, it's okay, the exploding human, but how about the exploding human explodes automatically without it hurting itself? But the exploding human, it's it's gory. Like 444 was, yeah, gory. I mean, this is one of the most glorious parts in the Naruto episodes. I mean, yeah, you had Uchihas and yeah, Madara pulling out eyes, mostly Renegons and Sharinegans, but seriously, someone having a knife and cut themselves on the throat, that's more, yeah, wrong, bloody, and gory. I mean, I really think no should be one of should be graphic, not gory. And when I say graphic, I mean blood showing. I mean, I'm not talking pure brutality, as in and cutting off heads and all kinds of bloody stuff that is more bloody than and your average graphic anime show. But anyway, since it's Naruto, I had to deal with it, and it was fun. The guy, not the blood, just the episode. For 44, Naruto and his team had to deal with exploding humans coming to the leaf. So Choji and Naruto did a very good job at it. And of course, Naruto's Rasengan blasted through the explosive because Naruto's nine tail power or 6 inch path power, however you want to call it, is incredibly powerful and so powerful that it can destroy half or the entire Earth. So Ino's local customer got captured by the Genjutsu, and if you don't know what kind of visual powers this is sort of a callback from the Sharingan, except this is a new kind of Dojutsu. Notice, most Dojutsus come from the Atsuki clan, but the problem is, it's impossible how Kaguyan, or Hamaru, or Hakamaru, or Tornedi, or any of the Atsutskis coming from Kaguyan would ever create such a Dojutsu as that. I mean, that Dojutsu, it's the only Dojutsu that can defeat is the Byakugan. Sharingan, Rinnegan, Tenseigan cannot defeat. So, what this does is takes control of a person and just all it does is just goes to another person and either takes control of them or grabs something sharp and tries to hurt themselves and just becomes a bomb. And then boom, explodes. So Naruto got a plan, which is pretty impressive because it is we have never seen have Naruto doing good plans. But yeah, he is very cunning, and yes, he is the next upcoming Hokage, so he must have incredible leadership ideas. So they're here. The plan is Shikamaru gets control of all the exploding humans, and Hinata hits the chakra core as usual. We see Hinata is still like Naruto, and Naruto is still attracted to her, but wait. When Sakura doesn't realize what Kakashi said about good observation, and Naruto asks, okay, I forgot, what is that? And then Sakura goes by her emotions and punches Naruto. Seriously, I really do not like Sakura because she is way too emotional. I mean, in real life, you can't find a girl who is that emotional who is willing to punch everything. But yes, some have fits, so that's why I don't like Sakura. So anyway, Kakashi starts to he sends a message to Sasuke through Sai's bird message type of scroll, and around the time we see Sasuke is more tender hearted, but he's not like, oh, dark Sasuke or brutal Sasuke. Yes, Sasuke doesn't talk too much because at times you can can see, he can get annoyed. But we see him feeding some cats, and then he goes to the other village where he sees the explosions. The old man there is pretty selfish and acts like a child and is very stupid. He thinks Sasuke is one of the exploding humans, and then he tells those traveling performers to come and attack Sasuke. Sasuke is like, really? And even with Sasuke doesn't need to activate his Sharingan, his real Sharingan on his right eye, or his left, or which side, he ultimately has visual powers automatically on this side of the eye. Even so, I would argue that he should have used that eye to cancel the Genjutsu instead of using the Sharingan. But for the sake of them exposing Sasuke and letting those other people know that he was a lone Uchiha, then sure, expose him. But the good news is, when they go to Orochimaru, oops, I'm getting up front of myself. So the old grandpa's daughter is of course gets on the Genjutsu and blows herself up. The thing is, I doubt Fushino, who is the Genkai, who's now old, I doubt he got like, because Sasuke would have noticed some footsteps, because he's Sasuke, and he also has the that is automatically on that is 10 times stronger than an average Rinnegan. Anyway, so she exploded, and I don't want to tell how she cut herself, because it's really gory. Anyway, he questions someone who he questions someone that he rescued by canceling the Genjutsu. So, who is Fushino? Fushino was a leader of a lightning gang, and they stole money from rich crabheads like Donald Trump. Anyway, and also Hillary Clinton. I really like Hillary. Anyway, so, but then the old man was like, I'm not gonna let y'all in, and cause he's greedy and he thinks the lightning gang is going to steal some of the money. When in reality, the lightning gang, they just want a place to rest, because they just got injured in the fourth or third grade ninja war. But anyway, Fushino gets upset and treats the old man's anger with more anger, and goes over to him and decides to get a Dotsu. So the problem is, to make things worse, or not, for me, I think it's good, is the old man commits suicide in the fire, because he's like, I'll never get you, Fushino. Yeah, idiot. Anyway, so those two traveling performers, one is she looks young, but in reality she's very old. We don't know her age. She's just very, very, very old. My guess is Sasuke looks either 20-something. That girl, when Sasuke said by that much, that means she's probably 100 or 1,000. That's how small she is. Anyway, she uses water style, and her bodyguard uses wind style. But not bad. Sasuke can handle them. So, in order to find the information on where is Fushino, he teams up with Orochimaru and of course Karin and Sugetsu, and also that other guy who I forgot his name, but I know him. They appear out of nowhere, and to be honest, that old lady with fighting for Sasuke, I'm like, yo, you're too old. And Kami is going all crazy on Sasuke. Yeah, that's the one reason why we do not have enough proof that Sarada came from Kami, not Sakura. But anyway, Sasuke gets his information. But the thing that surprises me is that Yamato is keeping Orochimaru under house arrest. However, Orochimaru is too crafty. But, going on, the problem is, when you look up too far ahead and see the Boruto episodes, you're wondering, you are wondering that if Orochimaru is under house arrest. Then how come far off in the future he makes Mitsuki? And what he's trying to do with Mitsuki? Who knows? Here's the thing. We only know he wants Mitsuki. Mitsuki is a very strong creation that Orochimaru created, so he makes two. One's a backup. Another one is one that ran off and found the truth of Orochimaru just trying to take over the Mitsuki. So, how did Yamato did not know? Is it because he is drunk, or Yamato is like, oh, he's a very good guy, so let's just let him go. So, anyway, Yamato is pretty much the guard of Orochimaru, which, in my opinion, is not a good idea. Having one shinobi, yeah, he's skilled in one style, but don't forget, if Yamato can capture him, so can Orochimaru. But anyway, Orochimaru starts to ridicule Sasuke and be like, oh, why aren't you locked up? Kabuto was supposed to be locked up, but he's the director of an orphanage. Well, when you look back at the Naruto episodes and compare the crimes Sasuke did and Orochimaru did, you really have to give Orochimaru a lot of finger pointing and saying he's guilty. And the way Orochimaru was doing this and the way he looked, I can still tell Orochimaru is not trustworthy. It's not trustworthy. You know, it doesn't matter how many times he saves your life. If you were a shinobi, and if that was real, you can't trust him. Sasuke knew it, and if it ever comes in episode 486 that Orochimaru portrays him, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself, but I'm just saying, do not trust Orochimaru. Doesn't matter how much truthful information he says, do not trust him. He's slippery, he's snaky, he will do anything to get whatever power you have in order to get immortality or all the wisdom. Anyway, they arrive at the Bushin. Dang it, I forgot the place. But anyway, the place is like a casino, and of course Orochimaru is sneaky like Sasuke, but the problem is we don't. Here's the thing: when you're comparing geniuses like Orochimaru and Sasuke, don't forget Sasuke is young, but he's still a very good genius. But just because he's a genius doesn't mean he's a know-it-all genius who travels the world. The problem is Sasuke has only been out of the Leaf Village a year. Yes, he could travel the world, but according to my calculations, I think he's not so far into the Line of Fire. He's probably like a couple miles away from the Leaf. So when you say Sasuke's traveling the world, you're like, not enough. Anyway, they get to this quote casino place, and the place is pretty much two talented young shinobis, and it's pretty much like a duel. So the person from the Urashino gang sends this other shinobi to go down Sasuke's, and as usual, Sasuke is like, yeah, I'm not gonna show my Sharingan because I really think that he is watching. So, Fushino was watching. So, but then the episode ends with an exploding beast, and it's the president who just falls off. The problem is when you roll back and think of Kenkai Genkai. How in the world is he a Kenkai Genkai? I know what y'all thinking. Really, basket mouth? How can you not know? Why are you saying that? Here's the thing. When you watch Naruto Shippuden